What's up, guys? And you join me, Justin, and I'm driving the new BMW M5 Competition. I was going to do a video with my E39 M5 and this one, talk about the two, compare them, and see how much the M5 has evolved and changed over the years. And while that sounds like a great idea, I drove this thing for a little bit and I was just completely and utterly terrified. So I decided to do a video explaining why this car scares me. Now, in order to do that, I'll be honest with you guys, this is like the 5th time I'm trying to do this video, because I was on the highway, and although this car is so comfortable on the highway, when you activate all the lane keep assists and driving modes and all of that, you literally just sit behind the steering wheel and do nothing. So yeah, being on the highway, kind of pointless to demonstrate what the M5 can do. Then you turn off the highway and you drive around in town, and every vehicle on the road is an obstacle. I shit you not. This car covers ground so quickly that by the time you finally in boost and you start get going, you have to jump on the brakes because you're going to plow into people in front of you. So I have waited all day for the afternoon, and I've come out to a quiet road to see what's what. So, sitting here behind the steering wheel of an M5 Competition. Interior, I'll start with that first. Interior, really nice. Like I said, M5 sports steering wheel with the little M buttons here where you can pre-select driving modes. A really large infotainment screen for your Apple CarPlay and all that kind of stuff. I really like the way it's kind of slightly angled towards the driver, but not too much. Digital instrument cluster, where you can actually change the layout of the digital instrument cluster now. If you push this M mode button, oh, things start happening. It's in sport mode, everything's on, everything's good, and you get a new graphic on the screen. Very nice. However, the M5 needs to do two things. Number one, Monday to Friday, it needs to take you to the office. And over the weekend, it needs to hunt supercars. And this M5 Competition does exactly that. It is able to completely annihilate kilometers effortlessly. Even here on this backcountry road that's uneven and bouncy, and I'm in the sporty setting, it's still relatively comfortable. And it offers up a really good driving experience. These seats are so supportive, so comfortable. The interior is nice and quiet. Yeah, and you can just potter along as if you were in any other 5 Series. But then the M5 needs to do the other thing, the hunt supercars over the weekend. Now, supercars are good handling cars. They can fly around corners. They are immensely fast on the straights. And if you're going to hunt them, you're going to have to keep up. Not so? Wow. Let me just push M1 mode here, which is the hardcore setting. And yeah. Let's go and hunt some supercars. Okay, well, there's no supercars. They're all gone home. But we can pretend, can't we? Okay, well, in terms of supercar, I have a Renault Duster in front of me, but we'll take it. Oh, look at that. Oh! He stood no chance. He stood no chance, that Renault Duster. Right, another supercar. Toyota Hilux. Take it. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, and I am using my indicators, by the way. Front end, really aggressive. I like the new headlight design, and that bumper, like I said, there is function to its form in terms of those large air intakes are there to cool the multitude of radiators hidden all around the front. Then you have massive 20-inch wheels on Pirelli P0 tires. This car, being the competition, is fitted with carbon ceramic brakes. Yeah, around back you have the 4 iconic tailpipes, a little boot spoiler, and a rear diffuser, as well as the M5 badge. So there's not much in terms of visual identity, but that is the thing about the M5, is it needs to fly under the radar. You have to have a second look. That is M5. If I look at my E39 M5, it really looks like any other 5 Series, but there are subtle cues that lead on to the fact that it is not like any other 5 Series, and this is the same. Alrighty, I have cleared the Dusters and the Hiluxes, and I am now out on the road, on the quiet stretch of road, and my gosh, this car is absolutely incredible. Okay, up front is a 4.4 litre twin turbocharged V8 developing 460 kilowatts and 750 newton meters of torque. This very vehicle up here in South Africa at altitude did the 0 to 100 sprint in around 3.2 seconds, which is insane, and that is thanks to the 4-wheel drive system and this new M8 speed gearbox. This car is seriously fast, but it's also relatively terrifying. Oh, use the brakes, use the brakes, use the brakes. And I'll tell you why. It feels as if BMW has mapped this car to deliver its maximum ferocity in the early stages of the throttle mapping, if that makes sense. So the first like 40% of keeping your foot flat in this thing, it's just, I'll show you, okay? There we go, second gear, and that's very fast. I can't incriminate myself, but it's you know, so it's just, you have to be so aware of everything going on. You have to be aware of when to change gears. If you're driving in manual mode, you got to be aware of other road users, and it feels as if it's clawing at the road the whole time while it remains planted. Don't get me wrong, this car demands to be driven, but it equally demands respect. You have to have respect for this car, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble. And I find it to be a little bit edgy. It's a little bit nervous at high speed. Like, I've driven the competitors, and the competitors feel very confident when you start getting on them. The only confident thing about this thing is that it feels as if it wants to catch you out. And I love that about this car, because it demands your attention. You need to know what you're doing. You need to commit to going through corners quickly, to really exploiting it. And it's easy to exploit, but you need to have the guts to do it. Like, it's one of those cars where if you have the balls to really exploit the potential, the reward is massive. And there's the sound. That is such a good car. doesn't stop pulling and pulling, but I can feel it's clawing at the road, and this is really okay. Oh no, this is no, hold on, no, this is too quick. It's weird. It's the weirdest thing. I absolutely love the M5. I love what it stands for. Oh my gosh, it's so fast. Just the nose. Just finish the video and then play. Right, so when you want it to be normal and comfortable, it can be, and it does it fantastically. When you want it to be terrifying, it can be, and it does it brilliantly. I wish you guys could be here. I wish you could be in the seat right here, experiencing this. This doesn't make sense. This car is so big and heavy, yet it moves so fast. Okay guys, I'm gonna end the video there. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.